Welcome back tuning into this evening's video. We're doing the 10th Christmas update today. Can you believe we're up to number 10 in terms of the Christmas updates. We've been doing since the start of November, and we haven't really had a trend, but I suppose the fact that we had so few cold or very cold snowy Christmas charts probably is a trend in itself, and it's telling us that the chance of a cold and snowy Christmas this year may be a little bit limited. Anyway, we're going to see what tonight's update is showing. The last one was a very mild Christmas and mainly dry. We'll see whether that trend is maintained, whether something else shows up tonight in a few moments. As always, we're using the CFS 9 model at the website Meteoseal from a midday run generated midday yesterday. Now, before I go on back, just talk about the advertising video ads on my page at GaryWebBiz.com. Hit play on the video ad. Just hit play. Don't have to necessarily sit and watch the whole thing. Just hit play. You'll be supporting GaryWebBiz.com by doing that. Also, Gav's Shop is open, so if you want to do any Christmas shopping at Amazon, go through to Gav's Shop. The Gav Shop button is just underneath this video. Go through to Gav's Shop, and then the key to it all is to click on the Amazon banners in Gav's Shop, because that'll take you through to Amazon. You can do your Christmas shopping as normal, but at the same time, because you've clicked through from Gav's Webbiz to Amazon, Gav's Webbiz gets a royalty fee. Thanks so much for doing these things. They do make a difference to the website, and I say thanks so much for doing that. So again, it's the CFS model that we're using tonight. CFS 9 midday run generated midday yesterday, the 20th of November, and we're starting here on the 12th of December, and look at this, it's a cold chart with a lot of blocking up over Iceland and Greenland. Pulling in this very cold east to northeasterly wind across the country. That will be bringing in snow showers. As you move through in towards the middle of the month, when it stays very cold, if anything, low pressure starts to move in from the east. So here we are on the 15th of December. Low pressure is pushing into that cold air from the east. That will be bringing snow across the country. So that's a nice bit of eye candy if you like some cold snow weather. It's not for Christmas, it's the middle of December, but if you like it cold and snowy, that looks pretty good mid-December. And actually, it's quite interesting, as we've been going along through this and doing this, middle December has very often been showing up to be quite a cold, wintry period. So it's going to be interesting to see how that verifies. Not necessarily having much impact on Christmas, but mid-December, cold and wintry. Remember that, because if it comes off, the CFS model has been showing that quite regularly as we've gone through these updates. Moving through to the 16th on into the 17th of December, stays very, very wintry, but you notice that high pressure is beginning to decouple away from Greenland and Iceland, starting to sink back down into the Atlantic. Nevertheless, on the 17th of December, still very cold, probably snow showers and some very severe and hard overnight frost. But as we move through towards the 18th, you know what's going to happen. The high pressure is going to start to weaken. There we go, on the 18th, on into the 19th. High pressure is beginning to slip southwards all the time. It's still very cold into the 19th of December, but westerly winds are trying to re-establish. And by the time we get through towards the 20th, well, yeah, westerly winds are coming back, probably bringing more snow in off the Atlantic into that cold air, but that's definitely signs of the high pressure sinking there down to a more typical position by the 20th of December. So as we run through to the run-up to Christmas, it turns increasingly unsettled on this particular CFS run. And instead of easterly winds, we're turning winds round to the west once again around this deep area of low pressure. So wet and windy weather sweeping across the country. Probably briefly colder for just a time on the 22nd into the 23rd. But really we're into an Atlantic-type regime now. So as we go up to Christmas Eve, well, high pressure is ridging in off the Atlantic. The winds are going southwesterly. So it's a good deal milder moving through to Christmas, unfortunately, if you want it cold. Moving through to Christmas Day, well, yeah, it's staying cold, it's staying mild, I should say, for Christmas Day. We've got the high pressure down to the south and the east, but low pressure up to the northwest. A very classic chart. We're seeing this a lot on these updates from the CFS model now. Westerly winds bringing weather systems across the country mild, wet and windy, probably for Christmas Day. Moving through to Boxing Day, and it stays mild then. Yeah, winds are from a west or southwesterly direction, high pressure to south, low pressure to the north, flat westerly flow with weather systems bringing unsettled conditions. And on into the post-Christmas up to New Year period. Nothing really changes. It stays westerly, with more weather systems coming in off the Atlantic. Heights always higher down across France and Spain, lower in the Atlantic, so the westerly winds are maintained. It stays mild and unsettled up towards New Year's Eve and on into New Year's Day as well. So that's a bit of a disappointment if you're looking for a cold Christmas, because another CFS run is indicating Christmas to be quite mild and unsettled. It's not as mild as the last run, but nevertheless it is a pretty mild, unsettled, wet and windy sort of Christmas. But interestingly, that middle of December period could give us our best shot at some cold weather and some wintry conditions perhaps. So middle of December, keep it in your diaries if you want something cold and wintry this side of Christmas. But Christmas itself, for the 10th update, it's still looking mild and unsettled. That's it for now. Thanks for watching. We'll do another Christmas update probably on Saturday. That's it for now. Thanks for watching.